Headline a Super Bowl halftime show, and securing New Orleans a major focal point. The Air and Marine Division of Customs and Border Protection giving me a bird's eye view of the city, showing off their air support capabilities. You can see the preparations already underway, plenty going on down on the ground, but here high in the sky, this is all about keeping the city safe. And David, the tickets for the game are sold out at the Superdome, about 76,000 seats, but you can still snag them on the resale market. The cheapest ticket right now, a little under $3,500. That's significantly lower than last year, David.
All right, well, we spent all our money on your ticket, Will, so enjoy the game. You always get the best assignments, and we'll see you right back here on Monday. Good night.
Thank you for making World News Tonight with David Muir, America's most watched newscast.
Coming up tonight at 6, the damages from this week's snowstorm. Some families waking up with their roof caved in. How the Rogue Valley community is coming together. And a ride along with a tow truck driver working overtime. The biggest challenges they're facing in the snow. And if you're hoping to hit the slopes up on Mount Ashland, you may be in luck this weekend. The mountain has been without power for several days, but it's looking up for the weekend.
Live, local, late breaking. This is Newswatch 12 at 6.
The winter storm finally calming down going into the weekend. We want to thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Haley Gravitt. Let's turn it over to Storm Tracker 12 meteorologist Sarah Kress to see what we can expect with the storm into tonight. Quite a busy week for you, Sarah.
It has been a very busy week, but fortunately with the system moving through, it's not going to have any major impacts like it did the past week. We will expect some cold air though to move in along with it. But right now, taking a look out at South Medford from our compass cam, we're seeing some clouds into the skies. The sun has already set, so light is diminishing, and along with that, temperatures are dropping. Just a few minutes ago, checking back into the temperature, it was 42, and now we're 38 into Medford. Checking into other areas, 23 already into Klamath Falls, 24 to Lakeview, 38 in Medford, we just said, and along the coast, 43 to Gold Beach. Temperatures are going to continue to drop rapidly as we're heading overnight. A lot of areas even making it into the single digits east of the Cascades. But right now, few lingering showers diminishing out. We do have a system moving through tonight that is going to bring back the potential for showers, but it is mainly going to be over to the west side. But checking in what we can expect for tomorrow on our Saturday, our high temperatures will be into the 40s again for the valleys and along the coast into our east side areas. To expect your temperatures into the 30s as well as into Northern California. But into the morning, it is going to be a rather frigid start. Temperatures into the 20s in our west side valleys, but moving over to the east side, lots of areas. Temperatures into the single digits, Northern California into the teens. But on the bright side, we will see dry conditions into our Sunday and our Monday, waking up with some areas of valley fog as well. Coming up in our next forecast, we'll go ahead and break down what we can expect even heading into the next few days.
Sarah, thank you. And right now we are taking a live look out at South Medford. Tonight, this view brought to you by the Compass Hotel. South Medford is where a family is dealing with snow damage to part of their home. So at the tail end of this historic winter storm, we're still seeing trees and structures causing damage throughout southern Oregon. Tim Quidadamo spoke with a family whose home was damaged from the weight of snow and ice.
I'm here in South Medford where an awning collapsed under the weight of snow late last night, and believe it or not, it fell right onto this car.
We've had neighbors stop by this morning offering to help.
Today, the Richardson family broke down and cleared out debris that was left over from their awning, getting ripped off of their roof last night by heavy snow. The family was shocked to see how little damage was done to their car, but it's not the first time they got lucky with their home. The Richardsons also lived here during the Almeda fire in 2020. They tell me their home was one of 3 left standing in the neighborhood. Still, the awning collapse caused quite a scare last night.
I heard a loud noise and my dog started barking, and that got me up, and my husband came running out and said, "I think it's our awning." And sure enough, because it was pretty much laying down so you couldn't see out our backslider.
This isn't the only carport we've seen collapse with the weight of snow this week. Just yesterday, we told you about a man who was saved after his carport fell on top of him. We're also seeing a number of structures with flat roofs start to buckle, like Summit Beverages seen here in Phoenix. In Medford, I'm Tim Quidadamo.
And the recent weather across the region is keeping local tow companies busy nonstop. Samantha Cadera spent the day with a White City crew that's rescuing a stranded semi on the south side of Ashland.
It's been a hectic few days for Blue Line Automotive as crews battle both the snow and the drivers caught in it. With heavy snowfalls, the conditions have made even routine trips dangerous for drivers.
It's a ton of snowfall that we've been getting. The first day was slow the first morning, and then it's just been hectic ever since. Some of our guys have been running pretty much nonstop since it happened.
While many drivers are taking to the roads with confidence that their all-wheel or four-wheel drive vehicles will handle the snow, that overconfidence is leading to trouble. Even vehicles built for these conditions have their limits.
We've seen a lot of vehicles out on Highway 140, over on 97, on the Siskiyou Summit, Jacksonville, Applegate area, a ton of cars out in that direction. Vehicles of all makes and models.
And the real danger is when those vehicles are left behind on narrow two-lane roads. This makes it even harder for other drivers and tow trucks to get by safely.
A lot of these roads are only two-lane roads. When you come around a corner and there's already a car in that lane, it's very difficult to get around that car in a safe manner.
With more winter weather ahead, drivers are being reminded to
please move over, slow down. We're risking a lot to be out there to help everybody. And we want our drivers to come home at night. We're happy to go out there in the snow, whether you're out in the woods, on the street, whatever the situation is, we're there to help folks.
Reporting from Ashland, I'm Samantha Cadera.
And this winter storm may be slowing down, but the aftermath of the snow can make it difficult to drive. AMR Josephine County sharing some tips for safe driving. Avoid quick lane changes and keep a safe following distance in case the road doesn't have traction. Keep a full gas tank in case you're stuck in traffic or stalled. Clear your tailpipe if you get stuck, and make sure you keep your engine running. Finally, keep an emergency kit handy with a shovel, kitty litter, warm blankets, drinking water, a first aid kit, and some food. And the Klamath County Sheriff's Office is offering immediate extraction for some residents in certain areas. Those areas include Bly Mountain, Sycan Estates, and Klamath Forest Estates. The Sheriff's Office says that you can call 911 and share your address or direct coordinates and the number of people that will be extricated. And in Klamath Falls, the police department is asking residents to shovel their sidewalks and drive extra cautious after a person died this week. They say clearing sidewalks helps keep pedestrians off the roadways and stay safe. Now looking ahead, the city of Grants Pass is resuming its street sweeping schedule this Monday. Zone 8 will be swept on Monday, Zone 2 will be swept on Wednesday, and Zone 4 on Thursday. Sweeping takes place between 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. The city is asking residents to move their cars and trash cans during that time on the day that their street is being swept. And it's easy for the snow to put a wrench in your plans, but a group of friends didn't let the weather ruin their surfing trip to the coast. Instead, they just surfed in the snow. Leslie Dominique shows us how.
A group of 3 friends headed out to the coast to go surfing. And while they checked the surf forecast, they didn't check the weather. And during their ride to the beach, they were greeted with snow.
So that's the thing about Oregon is you don't really the waves are so inconsistent. You kind of just go when the waves are good and you don't really check the weather.
Oh my God. Colin, Harris, and Tim are no strangers to adventure. They've hiked together, they've camped together, but they've never surfed in the snow.
Halfway through our drive, it started just blizzarding and we're continuing to get worse and worse.
Tuesday's snow didn't stop their journey to Pacific City.
I think it hyped us up more.
Once the friends arrived at the Cape Kiwanda State Natural Area, they found the parking lot covered in snow.
Let's go, dude. No way this is real.
With their wetsuits on and surfboards in hand, they hit the gnarly waves.
It was super foggy. The visibility, you could not see Haystack Rock at all. Did not feel like you were at the beach.
The moments in the sea of snow was captured in these photos, to later be edited by Tim, who for 3 years has been documenting his travels across North America while living out of his van.
I get a really good satisfaction from taking a good photo. And I really do enjoy the editing process, being able to share with everyone that these places are cool and you should go. I guess that's the reason why I do it.
It's a postcard to add to many. Yeah. And it's safe to say these beach boys aren't done riding this wave. They say they'll be back at the beach when snow returns.
Lots of fun to be had in the snow, and an update for Mount Ashland. It is aiming to reopen tomorrow after staying closed today because of power issues. The ski area still has no power and says Pacific Power hasn't been able to figure out what the cause is. Uphill access only will be open tomorrow from 5:30 to 8:30 a.m. in certain areas. Right now, only essential staff are on the mountain. And if you're looking to lend a helping hand this weekend, Access is looking for volunteers for Medford's severe weather shelter. You can send an email to the address seen here on your screen if you'd like to help. Access volunteers operate Medford's severe weather shelter, which is open tonight and tomorrow until 8:30 a.m. You can find more information on our website, kdrv.com. And right now, basketball teams are getting back into the action. Most games are canceled for tonight, but the Crater Comets, Grants Pass, and Eagle Point all suiting up. Joining us live from Crater High is Luke Doughton. Luke, you've been saying it a lot this week, but you're ready for some basketball.
Haley, ready is an understatement. I have been going crazy waiting for high school basketball to return, and there's a lot of good games going on, like you said, including this Crater girls game behind me right now. Currently, they're up 29-18 with just under 3 minutes left in the second quarter, and for the Crater girls team, basically anything within 10 points has been a close game this year. They only have one loss, too. And I want to point out that one loss was to a team outside of Oregon, undefeated against teams from Oregon this year. But let's go ahead and talk about the boys who are going to be up right after this game. They came off a huge win against Springfield last week, and this game is another big game for them this week. They're currently sitting in fourth in the standings for their conference in the Midwestern League. One spot out of that automatic playoff qualifier. The team they're playing today, North Eugene, they're the team above them, and there's only a half a game in that column separating them from being in that third spot. So a big game for them, and should they win, they move into that automatic spot. But stick around later in the hour. We're going to be breaking down the girls game, the boys game, as well as the OIT and SOU games that are happening this Friday after they were canceled on Tuesday. Live at Crater, I'm Luke Doughton.
Luke, thank you. And if you're looking for a friend to take out in the snow this weekend, you might want to meet our stunning pet of the week. She is adorable. Oh, look at that face and those beautiful eyes. So this 5-year-old Siberian Husky is captivating with her mismatched eyes, her big personality, affectionate heart, and can we mention that smile? True to her husky nature, Iris is an intelligent and active girl who will share her thoughts with you. You should always do that, Iris. She already knows how to sit and will eagerly sit at your feet and wait for the next command and, of course, a treat. Kind of sounds like my dog. So if you want to meet Iris, you can find her at the Jackson County Animal Shelter. Their operation hours are seen here on your screen. Her compatibility with cats is unknown, but she is open to meeting other dogs before adoption. She is also best suited for experienced dog owners who understand husky needs. Iris is so excited to go on her next adventure and brings a little sweetness into your life. And coming up, the big game has a lot to offer this year. Fun commercials, exciting action, and we'll also talk about bird flu in our Health Watch.
And cold air is moving in for us across the region. Luckily, we're done with that dumping snow. We'll talk more about it coming up in just a second. But right now, you're taking a look out at Phoenix.
You're watching News Watch 12 at 6. Live, local, late breaking.
News Watch 12's Pet of the Week.
I'm Stephanie Jones.
And I'm Rigo Jimenez.
And today our journey takes us to Access,
providing food, warmth, and shelter throughout Southern Oregon.
And we are making this journey in our gorgeous 2025 Subaru Forester. Let's go!
Our first stop is to pick up food and supplies.
And our Forester has plenty of room to handle it.
Did you know that Access helps deliver 4 million pounds of food each year?
We offload our Subi at the Access main campus.
Edit. Back on the road for more deliveries.
And thanks to Southern Oregon Subaru for making it happen.
It's the President's Day Super Sale at Furniture Row. Right now, save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Check out special purchases while they last, or score 60 months no interest. The President's Day Super Sale on now at Furniture Row.
It's the President's Day Sale at Bedmart. Get incredible savings store-wide, plus instant rebates on our most popular mattress sets. With queen mattresses from $199, only during Bedmart's President's Day Sale. Beep BedSmart. Shop Bedmart.
Dear winter, we're coming. Our squad of vehicles with all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive is ready to take you on. Safety's the name of our game. Bundle up. Toyota.
Right now, you can lease a rugged new Toyota Tacoma for just $269 per month. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Welcome to Klamath Falls, Oregon, a place where natural beauty meets small town charm. This hidden gem, nestled in the heart of the Pacific Northwest, is a perfect location for anyone looking for an exceptional quality of life. In Klamath Falls, working at Sky Lakes provides the opportunity for not just a job, but a fulfilling lifestyle. An idyllic blend of career growth, work-life balance, and natural beauty awaits those who choose to be a part of our community.
Get ready for the big game with Spectrum. Welcome more excitement into your home as you enjoy the best TV streaming experience. Spectrum brings your entire family together with the fastest, most reliable internet so everyone can enjoy all the sports and entertainment they love. Cheer on all your favorite players on football's biggest night. With the touch of a button, Spectrum puts you at the center of it all so you never miss a play. Get in the game and save with Spectrum Internet Advantage for only $20 per month when bundled, plus a 3-year price guarantee. Call 1-877-959-6509.
Save big on your favorite essentials with Newswatch 12's Rogue Deals. Go to kdrv.com/Rogue Deals to find great savings at the Ashland Shop and Cart location.
It's the President's Day Super Sale at Denver Mattress. Right now, save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Check out the Colorado Twin for only $149.99, or get 60 months no interest and free shipping. The President's Day Super Sale, only at Denver Mattress.
You're watching Newswatch 12 at 6.
President Trump meeting with Japan's prime minister and a federal judge temporarily blocking his efforts to shutter U.S. aid. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jennifer Singh. ABC's Perry Russum has the latest from the Trump administration.
A federal judge has issued a temporary restraining order blocking President Trump's efforts to shut down USAID. It comes as Trump calls for the agency to be closed.
It's absolutely obscene, dangerous, bad, very costly. I mean, virtually every investment made is a con job.
Current and former USAID officials tell ABC News all of their humanitarian work all around the world has effectively stopped. The agency, once supported by First Lady Melania Trump,
I'm working with the USAID,
could soon no longer exist as Elon Musk, under the direction of Trump, looks to severely cut federal spending.
Elon is doing a great job. He's finding tremendous fraud and corruption and waste. He's got a staff that's fantastic.
A staffer at Musk's Department of Government Efficiency resigning after reports linking him to an online account with racist comments. Musk now polling users on X on whether Doe should bring that person back. Vice President J.D. Vance says the staffer should come back, writing while he disagrees with some of the posts. He says, "I don't think stupid social media activity should ruin a kid's life."
Well, I don't know about the particular thing, but if the vice president said that, did you say that? I'm with the vice president.
We're members of Congress. Let us in.
At the Department of Education, another agency Trump wants to dismantle, members of Congress denied access to the building today as they tried to meet with senior leaders about Trump's plans.
The department was created through an act of Congress, and it cannot be abolished except through an act of Congress.
House Democrats are asking Attorney General Pam Bondi to investigate Musk. That is unlikely to happen. The Democrats say Musk has potential conflicts of interest with his federal contracts. His contracts include one that would send the first woman and first person of color to the moon, all while Musk works to cut DEI programs in the federal government. Perry Russum, ABC News, Washington.
Knowing how to do CPR and basic first aid can make a world of difference. If emergency strikes, it can make the difference between someone living or a worst case scenario. Today, we caught up with PNW Community Heroes. They're a small business based in Eugene offering CPR and first aid courses. At the end, you walk out with basic emergency skills and a Red Cross certification to prove it. Founder Heidi Kirk says in the event of a wildfire, an ice storm, or some kind of other disaster, it might take longer for emergency responders to get to you. And that's exactly when these skills are most valuable.
It's really important that if you're first on scene, if you're seeing an emergency, somebody that needs CPR, someone that needs care because they're going into hypothermia, that you can really just know what to do before help gets there.
PNW Community Heroes is just one example of how you can get your CPR/first aid certification. There are all kinds of organizations throughout Oregon offering courses. The Red Cross offers their own, and you can often find them at your local YMCA too. And now a look over the region this evening, and we'll have a look at your local forecast in just a few moments.
Now, Storm Tracker 12 weather with meteorologist Sarah Kress.
The sun is coming down and temperatures already beginning to drop, and they will be dropping rapidly tonight. Taking a look across the region, seeing skies becoming much darker. Sunset around 5:30 today. Low temperatures this morning were rather cold, into the 20s east of the Cascades, 30s into our west side valleys, 20s into Northern California, 30s along the coast, and it's only going to get much colder tonight for our lows tomorrow morning. Into the single digits east of the Cascades, definitely expecting to be much colder as we're moving up into northern Klamath and Lake counties, into the teens into Northern California, 20s into our west side valleys. If we do see some fog develop, it could help those temperatures not from dropping as low, but it's going to be cold for everywhere around the region, even the coast, making it into the 30s overnight. Now we do have a cold weather advisory. Now this starts on Sunday until 9 a.m. on Wednesday, so it is going to continue to get colder as we're even heading into next week. We could expect our lows in these areas to drop as low as -5 degrees. But wrapping back around to today, we're taking a look at our radar, seeing some few light showers in the area, diminishing down mainly along the Cascades right now. But tonight we're expecting a front to move through, and that'll bring some showers back mainly in areas over west of the Cascades. But for tomorrow, we can expect our high temperatures into the 30s on the east side, 30s and 20s into Northern California, into our west side valleys, into the 40s for tomorrow along with the coast as well, breezy into our higher elevations. But checking in with Stormcast, again, we're going to see that cold front moving through, bringing shower chances starting along the coast tonight and then pushing its way in, possibly seeing some light snow showers into our west side valleys, maybe a flurry throughout the day east of the Cascades, but we will see clouds break up, partly to mostly cloudy skies into the afternoon east of the Cascades and into Northern California. Clouds sticking around a bit longer into our west side valleys. We'll definitely be seeing some sunshine as we're heading to the coast, and it will be a rather pleasant and dry Sunday for us in the region. Let's go ahead and take a look at your 7-day forecast for the coast. Showers are likely mainly in the first part of our day on our Sunday, but it'll be bright and sunny for our Sunday and very comfortable and dry heading into next week. Into Northern California, do expect some very cold mornings. A slight chance for some light snow showers tomorrow morning. Sunshine will be making its way through definitely into the afternoon. Over into the Klamath Basin, some flurries maybe tomorrow morning. Definitely take a look at those low temperatures. It will continue to get colder even heading into next week. Over into the mountains, definitely going to want to head up to the slopes this weekend. Past travel could be still slick at times. Still seeing a lot of that packed snow on the roads. Mixed with those freezing temperatures will make it slick at times. And finally back over into the Rogue Valley. We have the chance for snow into the morning, and then we'll likely be seeing some warmer temperatures in the afternoon for the rest of the weekend. Definitely also be prepared for some fog.